risen from the ashes to school the masses. Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of the Scholars of Wrestling Show. I'm your man behind the microphone, Scholar Jeff. To my right is Scholar Tarek. What's up, sir?
Hello everyone. Hopefully you all didn't miss us too much last week. We had to take a little holiday vacay. And we're well rested. We're ready to go to talk more about some wrestling on our way to Clash of Champions.
Yes.
It's a long journey.
Apparently someone else is less than excited about this show or the road up to it. Isn't that right, Scholar? Brian?
Yes. Last week we were too full, in my case too drunk, and too sleepy to actually make it out and record. However, apparently we didn't really miss much. Other than
a few notable things, of which we will cover in great detail this week. But first, let's kick things off the right way with a little bit of extracurricular activities that we like to talk about in a little segment we like to call Backstage News.
Indeed. Let's go ahead, peek behind that curtain, and check in on a little
Backstage
News.
Turkish news, man.
Oh, I was saying, man, after all that turkey.
Turkey? Something you buy at a supermarket. Turkey. Something that you stuff. Turkey.
Oh, in jokes.
What have I done?
Started off the giggles, that's right. Anyway, speaking back to the world of wrestling, which may or may not be funny to you, popular speculation going around this week is that Cody Rhodes is interested in doing a supercard show of sorts, looking to get a 10K seat arena, and according to another rumor, apparently wants Daniel Bryan to be a part of the show.
The 10,000 seat show, no longer a rumor. It's confirmed they're doing it.
I think Cody Rhodes' tweet is pretty self-explanatory. Yeah, it's no longer a rumor.
Secondly, okay, when are they planning to do this show?
Did they give a specific date?
I did not hear one just yet.
I do know that he actually does want Daniel Bryan to...
He does. So would they wait until Daniel Bryan's WWE contract expires to do this show? Because Daniel Bryan's not a competitor in WWE, so I'm pretty sure he could just go right off the bat and do something new. There's like no 90-day, no compete clause.
I'm not exactly sure, but to be perfectly honest, I kind of see like with Daniel Bryan sort of hinting the fact that he actually is getting close to making some kind of deal with WWE to step back in the ring, possibly do like a Shane McMahon deal, wrestle in the special events and just be an on-air personality in between.
Yeah, it depends.
So, if anything, I can actually see him. It's like, okay, you know what? One of my contracts expires. I'm just going to take some time off. I'm not going to re-sign right away. I'll do a couple of things. I'll do this thing for Cody Rhodes. And when I'm all rested up, ready, like, got my WWE, like, relax time away from home type of deal, I could sign a new deal.
Do like a Chris Jericho type.
Exactly.
Chris Jericho's doing it with New Japan right now. A one-off match with Kenny Omega at Wrestle Kingdom 12. Then you can basically bet your ass some point after that he'll be back in the WWE. So I can if the WWE allows Daniel Bryan back in the ring, okay, obviously, because the Bellas have roots there, his wife has roots there, I'm sure that he'd be, if they allow him back in the ring, he'd be fine with staying in the WWE. Mm-hmm. That was never the issue. It was just, let me wrestle. I want to wrestle. If you let me wrestle, I'll stay with your company. That kind of deal.
And there's actually a big rumor going around that, well, actually, it's a new rumor. I actually just read about it today, is that they're actually hinting at a Daniel Bryan versus Shane McMahon at Mania.
Well, yeah. If you have been paying attention to Smackdown since the beginning of the Raw versus SmackDown bit when Daniel Bryan got really pissed off at Shane McMahon for doing what he did because he knew what Raw would do. Daniel Bryan's a competitor.
Wait till the go-home show to
Exactly. Everybody knew it. Daniel Bryan knew it. Apparently Shane McMahon didn't know it. So, and then what's been going on since the pay-per-view, Daniel Bryan not being happy with Shane McMahon, saying no to whatever was... I heard about that. I don't know what he said no to Shane McMahon about, but he said he denied something.
Oh, it's to fire Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, it's... I can see... Like, I don't know who the heel turn would go to. I don't think you could turn Daniel Bryan heel. I don't think it would work. But
he's reached that point. He's like Undertaker. You turn him heel, he'll still get cheered.
Yeah,
pretty much.
But
yeah.
you want a 10,000 seat show, indie show sold out. Okay, what Cody Rhodes wants will get you that 10,000 seat show sold out. Cody Rhodes versus Bryan Danielson, main event. Let them go all out like they couldn't do in the WWE. You'll get 10,000 butts in the seats. Okay, that's it.
And it'll be the first time it's a non-WWE event that has 10,000 seats since 1999.
Yeah, and the Bullet Club will be there, and they bring in the butts. They put butts in the seats. So I can see it happening. I can see 10,000 people going to that show easy.
Now, I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this already, but before we move on, I do have a question. First of all, do we know where they're looking, or has it not been announced?
No, the only thing that Cody Rhodes said was that it's not a rumor. We've made inroads. It's happening. That's all he said in the tweet. And I guess he said in an interview that he wanted Daniel Bryan to be there. Mm-hmm. Other than that, nothing else. Just that it's happening and that he wants Daniel Bryan there.
Okay. One Scholar's quick talk question before we move on. Who would you, if assuming this super card goes through, anyone on the independent scene who's not in WWE other than Daniel Bryan, who would you like to see?
In this show?
Yeah, one name who you'd love to see on this supercard. From any other promotion outside WWE.
It's not exactly a quick talk here.
Just one name. I'll give you one name right now.
Kenny Omega.
Kenny Omega? I was going to say Toru Yano, but whatever. That's nice too.
You can get Kenny Omega easy. Anybody on the Bullet Club is going to be on that show.
Hey, we need someone to represent Chaos.
Shit. Of course, it's down to me. Like I said, this really isn't a quick talk for me.
Go with the classics, DVD Phil.
I was going to go with DVD Phil, but feel like that was going to be a cop-out. That would have been a cop-out.
No, I didn't think so.
Wow. I just had a name and now it's gone.
Dalton Castle.
No.
El Dandy.
No, not El Dandy.
Dalton Castle.
Life is a mystery.
Oh, Grado.
Thank you, Grado.
Yeah.
Why did I?
For a second there, I thought you were going to say Joey Ryan. I'm like,
no,
that'd be fun too.
Like I said, I'm like, why am I having a brain fart with this? But yes, Grado. Why not?
Johnny Mundo too.
Let's all go crazy. But anyway,
I'll just throw DVD Phil in there with him. Since you threw a second name, why the hell not?
You heard it here first. You know, the American wrestling fans want Yano. Bring him over here, please. But anyway, before we keep on moving, we would be remiss if we didn't throw out some ratings for Survivor Series 2017 from a couple weeks ago. I honestly really, truly loved this show. I thought it was a ton of fun.
It was only really a ton of fun because we did our first ever live show.
Well, to be fair, there were also a whole lot of really good matches, too, in addition to just reacting live to the entire thing.
Until the whole system crashed at the end.
I'm going to
First
say
time
this.
for everything.
I'm going to say this real quick. All the matches that weren't the Survivor Series matches were really good, in my opinion. I liked every single one of them. The Survivor Series matches I could have done without. I did not like it. It was more. The matches themselves were fine. I mean, the wrestling was good, and for the most part, Alicia Fox is gonna Fox. Okay, I'm pretty sure she wasn't supposed to get pinned at that point, but she did, and yeah. Fox is gonna Fox.
It makes me question again, how is she the one that has the job and not Emma?
But the booking choices,
I know tenure, but
for these Survivor Series matches, okay, the only things that really made sense were Asuka and Braun Strowman. You make them look strong. You went in with the pure intention to make them look strong. Hey, you succeeded, okay, and made everybody else look stupid in the process. Okay. Becky Lynch going out first is moronic.
And you're not just saying that because you're a
not just because she's my favorite
they
female
pinned my
wrestler.
waifu.
That was quite possibly the dumbest thing you could have done, and that's just from pure wrestling standpoint. I'm not even talking like that. That was stupid. The booking choices for these Survivor Series matches were weird. Nakamura going out first. What?
And then Bobby
Nakamura
Roode
and Bobby Roode immediately afterwards.
I will say this, however. If you look at it strictly due to the who got the pinfalls after at what time, then yeah, you've got a little bit of an issue there. However, the fact that both those guys, as the relative newcomers to the whole WWE scene and just the way they're being portrayed, they also basically spent the forefront of their time in that match basically working over Triple H.
That's all well and good. Okay, and yeah, you got the Bobby Roode and Triple H thing that you had to get before Bobby Roode went out because they look like twin brothers. That's it, apparently. So
I see it.
So you had to get that done. Okay, but they made John Cena look like a chump in this match. They really did. And it's like... The only people who looked strong in this match were Braun Strowman and Triple H.
I wouldn't even really say it was
wouldn't
really
even
just,
look Triple H.
Honestly,
I mean,
I would just say Braun Strowman.
But here's the problem. Okay. SmackDown looks stupid because the only person who survived the last survivor was Shane McMahon. What? That's it. And yeah, it makes sense to the storyline and all that, but Nakamura, Roode, Finn Balor, Samoa Joe were the first four out in the match. Those are your four
future guys,
quote unquote future guys. Okay, and they were the first four out. Okay, as I said, the matches themselves were good. Okay, I wasn't bored. The booking choices in these Survivor Series matches, they needed some shoring up, and that's why I can't go